downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, so we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And it hasn't been a real good start to the homestand for them either. They were swept in the just completed 3-game series, so they're definitely in a bit of a tailspin.
Stroman looks in. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game.
In the second spot,
Brett Gardner will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, when you dig into this guy's season a little bit more, he's been pretty good, but he's hitting under 200 over the last 10 games, so something's got to change.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Cut fastballs in for a strike, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats. Jose Bautista. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate, something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body. And he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking a swing. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Batting fourth,
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Chipper Jones will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Saunders is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Greg Bird will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Troy Tulowitzki will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. McCann is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Jose Bautista comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Full count now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Bird is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Chris Colabello will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that's in there for strike one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Brian McCann will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
In there, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Donaldson's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Dustin Ackley will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good. And now he's hitless in his last 10.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, on an 0-2 pitch against a free-swinging team like they've been so far, if you throw this pitch 3 inches off the plate, there's probably a 50-50 shot he's going to swing and miss at it. Instead, this catches way too much of the zone, and that's a mistake in my book.
Starlin Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Stroman comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. On the ground up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks held in check. They still trail 1-0. Kevin Pillar will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Russell Martin will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Russell Martin.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Now batting,
Devin Travis stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Travis with the bare hand play. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Number 11, Brett.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right side. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Yeah, a nice effort down there at first. This is full extension to pull it in. Then he tries to shuffle this one off to the pitcher covering first. It's close, but they couldn't quite get him.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Tap fouled at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Saunders is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Josh Donaldson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Hey now.
And after giving up the home run last time, he's just making sure that guy doesn't get too comfortable up there. I can't say Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today, but before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department. And he has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
And ball 4. So down to first goes Tulowitzki. Jose Bautista gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Inside and low, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Chris Colabello steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Bird ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Stroman steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone could be beneficial to an offense.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Brian McCann.
At the plate, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
He's running towards second. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Dustin Ackley will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. High pop-up. And Martin will make the play here, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's... Kevin Pillar will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
In the air to straightaway right. Dickerson on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Dickerson moves over, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Devin Travis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard towards center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Michael Saunders will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Starlin Castro will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Colabello makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
First pitch on its way. Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
But the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Corey Dickerson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Chipper Jones will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Trying to hold the lead. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Greg Bird will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Has to challenge him here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Yonhervis Solarte, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Josh Donaldson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson sprinting after it, and foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Hit down the third base line. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Edwin Encarnacion stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
2-0. Drilled right back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Aaron Loup is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Brian McCann will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here it is on 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Dustin Ackley will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Richard Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Richard Gonzalez.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Three and 0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
That's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runners off for second. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bautista shading to his right. One out. Brett Cecil come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh. Starlin Castro will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Brett Cecil.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Cecil comes set. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. We'll see that Richard Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Gary Sanchez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
Jose Bautista is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate, with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Splitter, 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Colabello stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Gonzalez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Dickerson. And that's the 3rd out. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we... And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Brett Gardner.
Cecil's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Now batting,
Corey Dickerson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Chipper Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Greg Bird stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Yangervis Solarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Solarte.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Gary Sanchez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the Melvin Upton Jr. is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit. Devin Travis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Dylan Betances will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Devin Travis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Michael Saunders strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from him.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Josh Donaldson will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We've played 8 full, all tied. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Jason Grilli will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Richard Gonzalez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Starlin Castro stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Brett Gardner digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run. Troy Tulowitzki digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Betances sets. 0-2 on its way. This one's down to third. Jones has it. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. In now, Jose Bautista. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Chris Colabello has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner's after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have. Corey Dickerson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Number 13, Corey Dickerson.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Swing and a looper to left. Saunders over to his left. 1 down. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left. Saunders going back, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Your attention, please. Now
called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Into the box, Greg Bird. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Benoit has the target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated
digging in to try it again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, his numbers against right-handed pitching haven't been pretty so far this year.
Hit back up the middle. Travis has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning. Deoner Navarro will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Now pitching.
I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he gets ahead 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Gardner is there.
One away. Devin Travis steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Michael Saunders started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Josh Donaldson would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door?